Zynga passes EA, the PSP phone, and a panic button. I'm Dan Resler, it's the 31st of October, and this is Gamer Update.
Halloween edition.
So jumping right into things, a new feature in Little Big Planet 2 has been revealed, and that is
terrifying
Sackbots. And they're basically programmable little sack boys that you can make do various things, including dance, heck yes, dancing, but mostly they're going to be used for lemming-style puzzles, which should be
horrifying.
So since it's been a while and you may not have heard, a bunch of really big titles have come out recently, including Enslaved Odyssey of the West, Fable 3, Fallout New Vegas,
sadistic,
Kirby's Epic Yarn. All of those have received very high reviews on Metacritic, so you're probably going to want to check out at least one of those if you have some free time. Speaking of Enslaved Odyssey of the West, the first
monstrous
DLC has been announced. It's called Pigsy's Perfect 10. It apparently adds a side quest chain where Pigsy has a love interest. Oh, Pigsy, you suave dog. It will also be apparently adding 3D capabilities to the game, so that's weird. But if you happen to be one of the few people that has a
grotesquely expensive
3D TV, then I'm sure it's going to be very cool for you, because Enslaved is a very, very pretty game. So Tale of Tales is having a
grotesque
pay what you want sale, much in the same vein as the one 2D Boy did a while back, where 3 of their games, The Graveyard, The Path, and Fatale, will all be on sale for a minimum of $3, which is a tremendous deal considering those 3 games will normally set you back $22. However, you don't really want to shorthand an indie developer, so I'm hoping you'll pay a little more than the minimum. Plus, as an incentive, if you pay over $50, there is some sort of special surprise. I don't know what that is, but it's there. Plus, Tale of Tales is working on
the psychotic
Book of 8 game, and really all of the money from the sales going towards development for that, so you're helping the little guy keep on making great games. Hey, this is a
creepy
PSP phone, but then it wasn't because Sony was all like, no, that's not our phone, but then it was again because someone else was like, yes, that's totally our phone. So yeah, this is probably going to happen. So even though this has been all but confirmed as the new PSP phone / PSP2, Sony is still presently denying it, although they have made it known that they will be announcing a new PSP device in the near future. So yeah, I wonder what that is. So we got our first
chilling
look at the 3DS store, which will have themed racks. I know, themed racks, best news ever. They will also apparently carry Game Boy original games, which is super cool. Go Pokemon Blue.
The terrifying
game Fear 3 will have a release. Oh wait, that actually works. The cuddly game Fear 3 will have a release date of March 22nd. You psychotically pre-order the game at Best Buy or GameStop, you will be getting 2 extra weapons, some sort of hammer, and a weapon called the Shredder, while if you pre-order at Amazon, you get a Fear 3 based comic book. I'm thinking Amazon's got the better deal there. Now you may remember a while back that
devilishly handsome
Keiji Inafune, who created Mega Man and is the global head of production at Capcom, said that Japanese gaming is dead and that nothing at TGS was going to be successful at all. Ugh, not very good when you're a Japanese developer, and now he has left Capcom. A lot of people are ridiculously speculating that he was sort of forced to quit because of the comments he made at the Tokyo Game Show. However, right now Inafune is saying that he left because he really wasn't involved in game production anymore and he didn't want to just be a figurehead, so he went on to new things. Good luck, Inafune. But this is a trailer for Dragon Age 2, which, oh my god, look how much better the art style is than the first game. The first game was really slammed for its graphics, especially on the console, which were not very good, but this is looking to be a lot better, especially in the graphical department. And in interviews, they've been talking about how they're going to improve the combat and improve the story and make the game shorter but more good all the way throughout instead of having really long dry patches. So really looking forward to this game. If it's not the best game I've ever played, then I'm going to be ridiculously disappointed. Good luck, BioWare. So Monday Night Combat is getting a new
demonic
DLC called Splunky Cola Special, which will add 2 new maps and a new type of food that is not bacon to the game. Really looking forward to that. I'm actually still playing Monday Night Combat. I didn't think I would, but every now and then I still go back to it. Really good multiplayer game. Speaking of really good multiplayer games,
the Valve-tastic
Team Fortress 2 is getting a Halloween update that adds, what? An NPC? If you ever played Team Fortress 2, you know it's a straight multiplayer game, one team versus the other. It's very pure, very simple, very team-based, very awesome. But apparently they're adding an NPC on the new map, which is Man Manor. They're adding the Horseless Headless Horseman to the game. It's not clear exactly how he'll be implemented into the game. Maybe every now and then he'll sweep in and decapitate someone. Maybe you have to fight him at the end of a checkpoint. I don't know. But it's going to be interesting. Looking forward to it. So I don't know if you guys have seen the
mediocre
or Saw 3 ads, but they have this gelatinous sort of exploding eyeball. You can see it here on a Saw 3 poster. Yeah, that's definitely stolen from Sony. Do you remember Sony's old This Is Living commercials for the PS3? That was before Kevin Butler and Sony ads were good. Yeah, this is the Sony eye. And again, the Saw eye. Saw, Sony, Saw, Sony. Huh. Ugh, I never thought I'd see this day. EA has been passed in their stock value by Zynga, creators of Farmville and Mafia Wars. Of course, this does not necessarily mean that Zynga now generates more revenue than EA, because stock values are based on projected growth as well, but at least as of right now, Zynga is projected to have more revenue than EA. I weep
Heartlessly.
for the future. So this is a good one. You may remember a while back I talked about a game called Galgun where you shoot high school girls with like love bullets and they make moaning noises. It's a very, very creepy Japanese game. Anyway, basically they've announced that there's this new feature called the Mom Arrived screen where you can press a panic button and it'll cut from the game to a simulated 8-bit game that looks like you're not playing what you're playing. Japan, what will you think of next? If you're thinking about importing the game as a joke or because you like heart bullets, you probably want to abandon that fantasy because it costs $87. Ouch. Sorry I haven't made any videos in the past 3 weeks. I've been really busy with a lot of non-BGN stuff, and we've been working on a very exciting project which I will tell you a lot more about in a few days. Other than that, have a very good Halloween, please don't egg my house, and I'll see you next week, Internet. Bye.